Okay, two final tricks that I would like to show you guys. The first is there may be situations where you order uh, labs or imaging or referrals, and you may be out of the clinic for an extended period of time, perhaps on a very difficult rotation, such as an ICU rotation, where again the expectation is to check in once a week, but perhaps that just may not be feasible. And so you may ask your preceptor if they would be able to follow up on something for you. And so the easiest way to do that is you can click on, in this situation, a lab. So let's say you ordered a this methadone buprenorphine panel, and you said, Dr. Suskin, I'm going to be in the ICU. Would you be able to follow up and then just let me know what the results are? So what you would do is you would click on the lab so that it's highlighted. You'd go up to action, and then you would click on this alert when results. It will automatically be select the person who ordered it. So let's say that you wanted me to be the person to follow up on this lab. You would simply enter my name and then click OK. And so when this lab results, it will now show up on my notification tab, in which case I can either notify the patient or I can email you directly. It will also show up on your tab as well. So it shows up on the person who orders as well as the person who selects to get the results. Okay, so that might be helpful in a situation. The other final thing that I'd like to show you is, let's say that the patient had something ordered in the past, maybe distant or maybe the last few months by yourself or by another clinician. Let's say, for instance, it was an MRI or a CAT scan, and um, you would like to reorder that imaging for the patient, but you're not all that familiar with the exact type of imaging, so you'd like to copy exactly as was ordered previously. So the only thing that will show up on this screen is active orders. But there is a way when you can take a look at all of the orders that were placed in the past. So you will go to action, you'll go to view, and you'll go to custom order view. You'll click this all button, and then you'll do only list orders placed during the time period. And let's say the MRI order was placed, I'm not sure when it was placed, sometime in 2020. So I'm going to look at January 1st, 2020 to now. You would click OK and see, now this gives you a more robust list of all the orders that were placed in the past. So these are all the labs that were placed in the last 6 months. These are all the imaging. So let's say, for instance, that you wanted to reorder the CT, but you weren't sure. So you could look back and say, okay, it's a CTA with contrast. You can even double click and look exactly at the orders. And that would give you a guide for reordering it yourself.